come back. This is all going to be, by the way, when we put this up on YouTube, all of what we had before, none of that is going to make it in. The VOD is going to be focused on the game, so if you're watching the VOD, you missed out on all the talk of heavy French cinema. Let's get to the game.
Part of me wants to rescue some of these just chatting portions, though. Because I still feel like there's an audience for that.
I mean, I actually absolutely agree.
I mean, tomorrow, if I can, I'm gonna plug myself for tomorrow. I'm doing a just chatting stream where we're just gonna vibe and hang out and talk and watch dumb shit on YouTube.
Ooh, those are always fun.
Because that's what I'm doing tomorrow.
So, the last time we played this, we ended up doing about a 3-hour-long prologue where we got introduced to all of our characters, and we kind of got dropped into here now, which is the we kind of have a little bit of freedom with where we want to go. Destruction is the combat section of the game. Remembrance is the visual novel section of the game. And analysis is just kind of going back and taking a look at events we might have run into, and truths of individual characters that we may, you know, we for when we want to put everything into the big picture, analysis will come into importance. When it comes to destruction, we pretty much have our opening prologue, and we can just kind of go into wave from here. But the way this game is kind of sectioned off, right now we can choose of the like 14 characters in the game. 7, 8, 9. We have 8 characters, or 8 to 7 characters seven characters we can select. Some of whom are locked. They can't progress their story further until you either get through a certain portion of combat or complete someone else's storyline. So wait, we have the option to do both, but they do a pretty good job of gating both. So if we start going through Jiro's storyline, let's say, we are going to hit a point much like Shoes here where we will not be able to proceed forward until we get into until we go into combat.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it was described to me.
So what I kind of want to do is I want to bring back a little bit of the feel of the Something Awful Let's Play forum days, where if I were doing this in an LP, I would let people pick 3 to 5 events to hit per update. So what I kind of want to do here is I want people to, you know, we're not going to hold a poll or anything like that. We're just going to kind of go by what we see in chat. Do waves of combat, do story, and if we're doing story, because we have the option, we can either go Jiro, the, you know, amnesiac question mark main character, Iori, sleepy Iori, Megumi, who was being tricked by a cat last time, Sekigahara, who is currently completely memory lost and fought Men in Black last time, Netsuno, who is hanging out with their E.T. Wally robot friend, and unfortunately, Hijiyama and Shu are both locked at the moment. So, I'm going to let chat kind of pitch their ideas for where we want to progress the story from here. I'm getting the feeling, oh, we got multiple chicks with booties, but I'm assuming Natsuno is, booty enough. Alright, so we got,
Sleepy girl or gym shorts girl.
Alright, I get the feeling people want some BJ, aka the robot, so let's go with Natsuno.
gotta stop doing this.
Oh, Tom, are you screen sharing? Because I just realized I don't hear anything.
Yeah, thank you for the reminder. Okay, tell me if you can hear. That, probably... Yep. Alright, so while you're doing that, I just need to very quickly,
Oh, yeah. No, I can hear just fine.
Oh, I don't know why doing that. You just...
I've disappeared!
You just went off in a fucking direction.
Where in the hell did I go? There I am. We're doing it live, people. It's all right. No worries.
Okay, for some reason, when I was doing that, it was also making you fly in a different direction. Yeah, hold on.
That's strange.
Oh, I think I know. I think I know why. It's probably because it's trying to move both the camera and, Yeah, it did. Because basically what we're doing is we're capturing this via, We're capturing this via, Discord screen share. And I had Chef's screen set up, and when I shared my screen, it added an extra camera in.
Yep.
Oh, it also borked your... Oh my god.
Because Tom taught me the wonders of OBS virtual camera.
Oh. This is why whenever people we get like, whenever you see one of us get like upset at like someone randomly joining in, or whenever we do D&D, this is all the stuff that you basically don't see. Because here's the thing, Chef. Right now you're back in, but your frame is right there.
Oh, damn. I see that. Yeah. That,
So part of the issue we were having before was that it was trying to move both you and the frame.
Oh, that's what... Okay. Naruhodo.
That will be sped up. So yeah, if anyone wants to know a little bit of behind the scenes of what things look like when you have to do it live, that is a little example right there. Yeah, OBS is still the most user-friendly software by leaps and fucking bounds compared to the shit I had to use pre-OBS. Programs I literally forget the name of, but like you have to do shit by like entering IP addresses and like
oh, ew.
Yeah. No. Alright. So, now that we are kind of in this, we can resume stories from events with blue checkpoints. So that means, like, literally, we had the prologue end here, we had the original prologue, and we kind of get a little, different paths that we can go. So this is really when it starts entering the 999 VLR style.
Oh, God, yeah, here we fucking go. Holy Jesus.
You gotta stay quiet if we're gonna keep you hidden. Let's go to the gate.
R2-D2, where are you? Wait, hold on.
Sentinel number 17. Created to fight against the tripods.
Also, again, let me know if there are any issues with sound, or particularly if you hear anything being repeated. Because I've been having some issues with one of my monitors here literally playing sound only with this game for whatever reason.
Sentinel created to fight. It's also the His name is BJ. He's an alien that came from a highly civilized planet. His mission was to protect Earth from other evil aliens. Secret agents rumored to deal in the extraordinary. and silencing those who witness UFOs. They call them Men in Black. No one really knows much else. I'm almost done with practice. Sound good?
How can we say no to BJ?
The cutest little robot with the most unfortunate name.
Yep.
I do feel bad locking you up in here, but I don't know where else to keep you safe.
Robots don't have feelings.
It's like I told you this morning.
Do we want to remember? Yeah, let's remember the morning.
Let's remember the morning.
That face that she has right there is exactly how I feel when I remember most mornings.
That face is the face I feel when I remember dumb shit I did years ago.
Oh no, that face is way more horrified for that. It's not a bad name, it's just
I'm sorry,
unfortunate.
But if I
Yeah.
left you in my room, my brothers would come in. They'd be able to find you even if you were hiding. Once school's over, I'll help you find what you're looking for. You just gotta be a good boy until then, okay? Shh. You gotta stay quiet or those men in black will find you. They really do seem to be everywhere.
Will Smith will find you.
When he finds you, he's gonna kill you.
Insert Will Smith slap gif here.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Fucking mouth.
I'll come back during break. Just stay quiet until then, okay?
Personally, I'm more afraid of Tommy Lee Jones. I think he has way more harsh things to
Yeah.
say about aliens. And I'm keeping in mind that Will Smith literally fought aliens in another movie.
Right?
Yeah, that checks. That checks.
I'm sorry I have to make you wait. But I'll be back soon.
So now if we check,
good. We can order more COVID tests now. Brilliant.
I immediately put that in. I actually don't know where
Shh, you gotta stay quiet. Dude.
now my job is like, well, we don't know if we want to actually send people to the I'm supposed to go for a VR conference. Like literally right before a week up in P-Town, Provincetown, the vacation me and Trevor are going me, Trevor, and our MSF crew are going on.
Again.
Nice.
So I was initially planning on like going out to that, coming back, and then like the day I landed back in New York, immediately driving to Provincetown from there after a like 9-hour long plane ride.
Tom, no.
I may if you have to, you have to. Last minute plans.
It's yours, right?
Yeah, that fair, but still, oi.
Yeah. Thankfully now it's looking like they might be reneging on that. They might not be
You're
because
sorry,
while I'm gonna be on vacation, they're having a meeting at Walmart HQ. Thankfully it's not a virtual one, so I don't have to helm anything. But
Okay,
they're
that's
like,
good.
we don't know if we want to have like my manager and my boss fly out to San Jose and then immediately fly to Arkansas.
That is a
Right from
hell of
there.
a trip.
Oh boy.
I can actually say I've been to Walmart HQ before.
Mhm.
They kind of like carved out their own little town. In the
They
like,
really have.
if you go like 5 miles out of the town limits, it is 4,000,000% Arkansas. But if you go into Walmart HQ, they like kind of carved like their own like Disney World in there. It's actually kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they've embraced, what is it? Was it Ford? Yeah, it was Ford's idea of having the production plant basically be the center of town.
Yep.
Which, for better or worse, that is how both Walmart and Disney have done it. Although now the Republicans might actually be undoing that, which could horribly backfire in their face.
Like most things.
Yeah. It's like, let's strip Disney of all of its special privileges. I'm like, you realize you're gonna lose Disney's business, which is like 90% of the reason why people go to Florida in the first place.
In particular, we have a lot of, heartbreaking, the worst person you know made a good point of
Oh god, yeah.
both of them just going back and forth of like, oh,
Dissected on a table.
Disney shouldn't have this much power and this much tax breaks. Agreed, but you're doing it because you think they're trying to you think they're literally pedophiles. What the fuck is the matter with you?
If BJ is about
The shorter answer would be what's right with them.
Yeah.
Crisis averted.
Speaking of absolutely wild bits of news that I did not know happen until that message popped up in Snark chat. Hey, Tom, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Why are Slipknot and Smite?
Don't know. You could stop at Wire Slipknot. Like, I could even see it being more, like, make more sense if, like, fucking the Juggalos are in Smite. Because at least the Juggalos are, like, being
That would make
proactive.
more sense. Yeah.
The last thing I legitimately remember fucking Corey Taylor from Slipknot being in is that one really bad review of Nostalgia Critic for The Room.
Oh my god, yeah. No, yeah, Warlock. Apparently, because somebody willed this into being, Slipknot are now available in Smite. Are they skins or are they actually in the game as themselves?
I'm about to say, are all the members there?
I'm looking. Hang on a second.
Still after me.
Corey
Can you
Taylor,
just-
Sid
can you
Wilson,
just get-
Craig Jones.
Can you
Oh
just
my
get
God.
a team of Slippies?
Even the article points this out. While pop culture crossovers are pretty popular in everything from Fall Guys to Call of Duty, this specific crossover feels particularly intriguing and unexpected, which is the PG version of who the fuck asked for this?
Really
Yeah.
sucks.
Okay, so it's 3 gods are getting Slipknot skins.
Can't even get
I
all
am
8 members. No.
Yeah.
Hey, hold it right there.
So I'll see if we
I'm
try and
confused.
if we go for the bad ending, which
Uh-oh.
means really nothing happens.
What do I do?
But we can see that we actually have we purposely got chased by the Men in Black. So we
Ah,
have
yes.
a different path. If we want to, say, jump back to track and field, well, when we're out of here, we can go back there.
Bird Portent, Smite is basically first-person League of Legends, but with, like, ancient deities. Because, like, you've got Poseidon versus Zeus versus, like, whatever Aztec deity you can think of, because I can't fucking think of one right now. It's a very strange game, and apparently they're getting Slipknot skins now, and I'm exceedingly confused, because I don't know who asked for this.
All I know about the game Smite is that it made my friend Smite, creator of Arcade Pit,
Oh, yes.
extremely fucking upset because anytime he would get comments about the game Smite on everything he did when he was starting.
Oh, no.
Man, I remember Age of Empress.
What do I do? One of them is blocking this.
I had to run. Oh, Bird Portent, don't worry. I fucking love Age of Empires. You kidding me?
This really sucks.
Also, Tom, what does it say about us when the both of us are in the same brain cell where the fucking Juggalos would make more sense than Slipknot as a Smite crossover.
It would. I feel like you could put the Juggalos in anything, and they'd be... The Juggalos would work either place as welcome, as invited, and as uninvited.
Definitely a full body
So you can put the Juggalos could show up in this game right now, both unannounced and announced, and I think it would work.
You know, that little outfit.
Oh, I
Also,
remember.
Kingfisher, man, I totally forgot about Tribes.
Oh yeah, they take the whole thing off. I imagine they'll search every nook and cranny.
For real? Those lucky mother... I mean, those sick bastards. Don't worry. I'll take care of this perv.
Uh-oh.
Hey! You ain't...
Honestly, he's like a more aggro Gentaro, and I kind of love him.
Yeah. Only Gentaro was better at fighting.
Where'd this guy come from?
True.
Never seen someone go down so easily. He came from over there.
Well, that was something. Crap, he's coming. One of them is blocking.
Time to duck and hide. Which really should have jumped out as like,
Someone was just...
hey, maybe that's the first thing you should do.
Yeah, right?
The hell are you doing here?
Yuki-chan?
Good timing. I could really use your help.
What now?
Oh
We've
shit.
been pursuing a suspicious individual. She's still in the area and she's concealing something.
If I just help him out now, maybe old Four Eyes will let me have my way. Fine. It's an SIU assignment anyway, right? That's why I was hired to go undercover in the first place.
All you have to do is locate her. Leave the capture to us.
So, what does she look like?
Donations. Donations. Donations.
Thank you for the 25 bits, Kingfisher.
It's Yuki-chan.
Gifts.
Oh, dude, Quake? Holy
More
Jesus.
gifts.
Oh my god, Haven.
Chan.
Bruh. God, I haven't touched Quake in fucking ages. You kidding me?
My best friend's meddling. So let's see, mystery files. We've been collecting these, but we haven't really had a chance to actually, like, look at them yet. We use mystery points, acquired instruction, which is a combat section of the game, to gain access to sealed mystery files. So as the story progresses, these files provide answers to mysteries related to individuals and incidents that occur. You can unlock these by completing the protagonist events, receiving them as battle rewards, or by using the
Donations.
mystery points you obtain through fighting kaiju.
Gifts.
Interesting.
More gifts.
So right now we have 2 mystery points available. And if we want to, for example, look at... We want to unseal...
Thanks again, Kingfisher, by the way. Appreciate that.
Each one of these is going to be 1 MP to unveil it. So let's go ahead and start unlocking some of these by going for the nurse, because absolutely.
Why the hell not? Also, Jesus H. Christ, that is a lot of choices.
Yeah. Absolutely play this game. This game is phenomenal, and it could use the. It did terrible sales when it was on PS4, and I'd love to see the Switch version get more.
Yee.
Whew. So as we do more and more of the game, we will be unlocking more and more of these in the analysis section. In any case, if we go back to Remembrance, that entire thing unlocked Yuki's story.
Excellent.
And of course, she has
Oh
the,
my god, the fucking squat. Yo.
Yep.
God, I
But
love
we-
characters like her. Holy shit.
But we also have more of Minami's story let's see if we can avoid getting chased by the men in black.
Oh, true, 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 true.
And I believe, I'm trying to remember where our jump oh, I think it's actually
Senpai, Minami, someone's trashed our room. Also, watch this. Stand up. Watch the laundry basket. Did you see that, Minami?
oh, nice.
Crap, this is bad. You know what I think this is? It's a spy camera from a peeping Tom.
Of course, she would think that.
Some creep that trashed this room. He must have set this up. I can't
So,
believe the men in black.
if you go back to her story now,
She can't know.
she has the memories from that
Ah,
retained.
interesting.
Gets raided by my little. Either way, as for the track room, if I put him in my locker, odds are Sentinel number 6 created to. It's also the robot that beat. His name is. He's an alien that came from. His mission was to protect secret agents and silencing them. They call them Men in Black.
Now I'm just reminded of the Men in Black animated show. That shit
Oh
fucking
my
ruled.
god.
Yours.
That shit was good, y'all.
I forgot about that.
Who else
yeah.
remembers that? Because, oh my god.
A clock? I gotta be careful. This is confidential information.
Let's see if we can quickly sneak him in.
So you just carry it around? Yeah, well, the thing is, I can't seem to tell time unless I look at this clock. Isn't it kinda big?
Ain't you kind of stupid?
I can't tell time without this clock. Say what?
It's a bird.
Really? That's the best excuse you could have come up with. Good God.
How else would you how else would you hide
Yeah,
a robot?
Fair. Fair, fair.
I can't talk to her further, it seems.
You're going home dressed like that?
It's hot out. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm just in a hurry, so.
I mean, to be fair, way back in high school, if I had gym last period, I wouldn't even bother getting changed. My
Yeah,
car was
fuck.
literally right in the parking lot. I just walk over to my car, throw my shit in, and then immediately leave once gym was done.
Yeah. Why the fuck would anyone else?
Man in black.
So this time we're gonna see if we can avoid that end.
You thought I had tried hard enough in gym to sweat. See, I tried to do that bird portent, but my mistake was choosing to be a nerd in a school full of jocks, so I'd have to run for my life at some point.
All right, so this time we actually managed to get away. By the way, this
Hey.
entire section is all as new to me as it is to you.
Interesting.
Oh fuck Endo, I'm sorry. Endo's a motherfucker.
Oof. Oof. Let's go, BJ.
Where should we look this time?
I was the nerd who tried too hard in gym class. Oof.
What's that one at the bottom?
Sector 5, 1945.
Whoa, so we can travel to the past too? Hey, that's the year the Pacific War ended.
I just didn't give a fuck. Every gym teacher hated me because they're like, Tom, you're not even trying. Now I'm like, no, fuck you. Problem was, half of them were also my English teachers.
Oh Lord. My gym teachers were like not the varsity football teachers, but like the step below that.
How cool is this?
So they just, if we were nice to them, like they understood, like we didn't want to try all that hard. We just wanted to chill. So they're just like, all right, you guys don't bug me, I won't bug you, and
But it smells
we
like
can just
fresh wood.
relax for a bit. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Built the place.
Oh god, Birdport, same thing. Well, kind of similar. I
Ooh.
didn't do. I was in the theater crew, but I wasn't in theater itself. I actually took care of basically all the audio wiring, lavalier microphones, and queuing up curtain pullers for stage crew. Which
Yeah, I
kind of,
was
when you stop and think about it, it makes the transition into
Check it out.
live streaming and
You really can
productions at work
time, can't you?
kind of very
very easy.
yeah.
I know.
See, I was part of yearbook and the school newspaper, so I'm used to sitting at computers most of the day.
Birdport, that was actually exactly my job. Basically, my job was checking all the lavaliers, making sure all 8 that we had in our system worked, were coordinated properly, leveled out properly. We had a mixing board out there. And basically what I did was, day of the show, because, like, I'm gonna take a quick second here from the game, we would, because a lot of our, the shows we did were, like, at least in my time there, were Hello Dolly, Damn Yankees, Oliver, and Pajama Game. A lot of these were, like, big flowing skirts and big suit jackets. For a lot of these, people putting on a lavalier pack wouldn't be able to access them. A lot of girls would literally like clip the pack under their skirt. So it's like when they're there, they are there. They're not going to have access to it for the rest of the show. So I just turned on every microphone. I would make sure they were all fully charged, turn them all on a half hour before the show, and just mute everything and unmute as we needed. So I made sure, I basically had to make sure that as people were getting in a costume, they had their microphones on basically before they went into costuming. And then making sure that they had the right microphone pack. And had to, literally that was my job, was doing the lavaliers for the, my favorite was Oliver, because we didn't need to use all 8 lavs for that one. We only had to use 6. So what I came up with the idea was to boost the chorus for, a couple of scenes. I literally just hung a couple of lavaliers from a empty curtain rod up above them. So when they were singing, instead of having to project their voice out, if they, for example, had to get behind the set or something like that, they would have a couple of lavaliers that just kind of dangled in and picked up the ambient of the chorus and boosted it out. Basically, what I had was basically an inner earpiece that was connected to the people running the lighting rig all the way on the other end of the theater, and basically just kind of running a bunch of cues between them, the curtain pullers, the people doing the stage transitions. So basically, and the band. Because if we needed like an extra 10 seconds of cover, the band would play a 20-second interlude while the stage crew transition sets. So basically, if you heard me, I was like a fucking mess during almost every play that we did, as I'm like on the cue going like, all right, cue spotlight in 25, going on here, band stay ready, if you don't hear from me in 10 seconds, start performing, crew go out now, curtain pullers get curtain 7, 8, 9 primed and ready. Pull curtain number 10 when you see my hand go down. All right, actors going on. John, have your microphone. Mary, do you have your microphone? Get in position. Ready. Spotlight in 5, 4, 3. Music cut. Go live. Like, that would... Pretty much you would hear me doing that for the entirety of every part of the show. So, literally, when I say making the transition over to live broadcasting production kind of feels the same as the shit I just used to do in high school for fun.
That's pretty solid, yeah.
Tech Crew's had the... Listen, Tech Crew's had the most fun out of everyone because we consistently didn't have to deal with the director's bullshit. The director of my high school play was, we had a director who was actually, like, in The Exorcist. Father William O'Malley. Which, by the way, if you look him up, he had to leave our school about 5 years after I graduated because he got involved in a sex scandal. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Opa.
So he was actually one of the nicer people to deal with, but he was, because he was in famous movies, he was like a bit of a legend. So when he declined directing the school play in my final year, one of the Latin teachers who was like at my high school when he was a kid wanted to direct it, only no one respected him. He was a producer going into a director. No one respected him. Everyone made fun of him.
Yeah.
Dude lost half his hair just from stress from that one play alone. That one was Oliver. Oh my god. He did the worst casting decisions. He, basically the girl he picked to be the lead was on heroin in high school. And the person he picked for the lead, went against our, music director, who was like one of my favorite guys, judgment. And he was like, this guy Danny sounds like this because he's they're like, I've heard Danny talk, he doesn't sound like that normally. The guy went in and auditioned while he was having a cold and could hit notes that he normally couldn't hit. So when they picked him, basically our musical director picked one cast, our director picked another cast, and both were put up at the same time, so we were really confused about who was actually going to be the lead of the play. And a lot of people got just real fucking mad. So I'm trying to basically organize some kind of chaos out of all of this. And a lot of my time was basically spent listening to the play rehearsals so that I could figure out like my timings and when I needed to get microphones going because people went off script the whole fucking lot.
Jesus.
And the musical director's like, no, he needs to be here because he needs to be able to hear. He needs to know when these audio cues are. The director, who by the way I had as a Latin teacher and once told to go suck bullshit in Latin. That was fun. Grappler, if you're listening, fuck you. Fuck off, Eric. So yeah, he didn't like me very much, and he was like, Tom doesn't need to be here. The musical director's like, Tom absolutely needs to be here. We need our sound guy and our cue guy fucking everywhere. Oh, back to the story. Just because, man, I could go on for hours about stories. Sometime I'll talk about the time the lead of one of the plays, the female lead of the female lead of Hello Dolly dropped acid and fucked her boyfriend in the bathroom 5 minutes to curtain. That one was fun.
Jesus H. Christmas. What the fuck?
Listen, we might have been a Jesuit school, but we were still in the Bronx, baby.
This is my classroom.
Her mic pack was off, but I still had the master list, the master mix going through, not my headset, but we had a wired headset that basically could kind of like give me an indication if like one of the mics was peaking. So, yep, I heard that happen. Thankfully, no one was in the theater. Her microphone was off. I will say this, one of my favorite, slightly more SFW stories, and one that I tell people at my job to this day. If I give you a microphone and you turn it on, and I'm gonna have it muted as much as I can, but never assume at all times that a microphone is gonna be muted if it's on and you're connected to it. I tell them assume at any moment, unless you physically turn the microphone off. Assume someone can probably hear you, so don't say something you wouldn't want someone to hear you say, broadcasted to the entire company. Because one point, I gave a guy a microphone, I gave the lead his mic, he had it turned on, he told me he was going to mute it. I told my assistant that he said he was going to mute it. My assistant thought, okay, he's going to unmute it before he goes on stage, and turned his microphone live.
Oh no.
We, thankfully, this was a dress rehearsal, this wasn't a live show, but
Okay.
during where the intermission would be, we just started hearing the sound of rain in the theater, followed promptly by the sound of a toilet flushing.
Oh God in heaven.
Because he went to the bathroom and took a piss with the live microphone on.
Yep, he sure did, didn't he? Oh, Jesus H. Christ.
So I had to sit Jonathan down, and I said, Jonathan, when I tell you that a microphone is on and you tell me that you're going to mute it, I don't care if you're going to mute it, I don't care. Don't do anything you don't want being broadcasted out in the theater unless you know for a fact your mic. You have to just reach in back and hit a button. You don't have to do anything extraneous to turn your microphone off. If you need to do something like use the bathroom, turn your fucking microphone off. I assume the second I heard the toilet flush, I did a fucking leaping dive across the theater and hit the mute button on his microphone and yelled at my assistant for about 5 fucking minutes.
Oh God.
Mrs. Mike, the sign looks a little.
Hell no. Ugh. Just hell no.
A lot of
Someone's here.
lot of fun. By the way, like I'm 15 throughout all this. So that was fun.
Goto-san.
Right on time. Here's your pill supply for the month.
Are these the same ones I had last month?
Why do you ask?
Please, just be honest with me. The pills you've been giving me, they let me see the future. But these new pills are different. I feel awful when I take them. And they make me forget what I've seen in my dreams.
You must continue your treatment. They'll completely eliminate your nightmares.
Nightmares? These don't feel like...
Trust me, they'll help you revert to your original state. We're putting an end to this operation.
Goto-san, please wait! I can't forget. It's our only hope of survival. It's no use. I can't remember. The weapon at Ayame Pass. No, I can't remember anything.
Man, we got some intrigue going on now. Holy shit.
Was that Goto-senpai?
People are all over time.
Impossible.
Yeah.
He be here. 40 years
This
have
we
passed.
are rapidly approaching Doctor Who levels of wait, what's going on? When did we see this?
Huh?
The place that woman mentioned.
All right, Ayame Pass. Wait, you mean where the park is?
I get mad about mech shows always making child soldiers, but then I love shit like this.
Absolutely.
Yep. Listen, if it's done well, it's done very well. You know, if the message of child soldiers bad is done well in a mecha anime, I'll fucking take it.
Yep. Gundam does it right sometimes.
Sometimes being the key phrase there.
Yep.
Because let me tell you, I really wanted to like Iron-Blooded Orphans. I really wanted to like Iron-Blooded Orphans. I like the Gundam designs in Iron-Blooded Orphans. That's about it, unfortunately.
The only thing I know about Iron-Blooded Orphans is I know Jay wanted me to watch it until they didn't.
Yeah. They made the right choice, honestly.
Because around season 2, they're like, nope, they fucked some things up. They made if I remember correctly, and you can correct me on this because I could be wrong, they made the gay coded character or just straight up actual gay character evil because unloved gay has to be violent.
Yep, they sure did that, and I hated every minute of that.
Ooh.
I can't find any other outlet for my unrequited love, so I'm just gonna go on a murderous rampage. Why you gotta do that, though?
That sounds a little more on the hetero side of things. TBH.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said number 17.
Correct. We're searching for Sentinel number 17. Number 19 belonged to a comrade.
Like I said, really, the only thing I ended up really liking about Iron-Blooded Orphans was the mech design. Because, honestly, some of my favorite looking Gundam designs. I'll be real.
Correct. He is dead.
PJ.
A critical change has been... The Sentinel's primary system has been altered. Someone bypassed and rebuilt it.
I don't really know what that means. Maybe one of the people here did something to it.
That would be impossible with the technology of this era.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow at 0800.
Someone's coming.
Oh, time to hide.
Get in the bag. I wonder if I would have gotten something different if I just confronted them instead.
I don't understand. Why is Professor Doji suspending operations? I know the Sentinel like the back of my hand, and I have no problem taking it to the front lines. Even
Get in the
there,
bag,
I can perform
Nebby.
full power. So,
Oh man, Nebby.
all right,
Older
The sun and
Pokemon memes. How old are all those fucking memes now?
nothing to get riled up.
Ah.
I'm sure the people in charge have their reasons. Once the order comes,
God, when did Sun and Moon,
they'll lay
and
down my
by
life.
extension Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon drop? Give me a second.
I'll still be ready.
Fucking remember. I'm trying to remember. Like,
Pokemon Sun and Moon release date November 2016.
holy shit.
Here we go.
It's like, oh yeah, that was just a couple. That was just 1 or 2 years. That was 6 years ago now.
Sure was.
Now someone's coming from the
Sure
other way.
was. Oh boy.
It's been a while, number 19. Let's have a look at you.
Sorry, I took a look at Discord and somebody in another Discord I'm in just started quoting Ram Ranch, which will never not make me laugh.
It actually worked. And on my second test subject, no less. Impressive, Keitaro.
Oh, I love when people do that by accident, unintentionally recreate a meme.
Agitates the brain. But you endured the process without losing your mind. With this data,
As somebody literally just said the words ram and ranch in the same sentence, and then everybody immediately after that person just immediately started quoting in all caps the lyrics to Ram Ranch, and I'm fucking dying.
as promised, I'll remove the lock on the Sentinel. And there's one more thing I'd like to do. Just for good
There we go. As long as they come into contact with Miura-kun, the data should spread to the others.
Who was that guy?
My favorite thing is if anybody's familiar with the guitarist on YouTube, Little V Mills.
Oh yeah.
He does some really good shit. He does some fantastic covers. He did a cover of Ram Ranch. He did a metal cover of Ram Ranch.
I believe it, because he also
It is
did.
It is the best fucking thing.
He also did covers of fucking like Friday Night and.
Yep, he sure did. The man is a genius. Like, he can make a metal cover of fucking anything, and it's kind of great.
He's like, metal artists are fucking intense. I
yeah,
love it.
no kidding. Yeah. It got to the point. It got to the point where fucking when AEW was just first becoming a thing, and Kenny Omega first debuted his new AEW theme, he got Little V Mills to do it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Kenny Omega's theme for All Elite Wrestling, Battle Cry, is done by Little V Mills, and it's a fucking banger.
I love how like small the community can be sometimes.
Right? Was that the version they were using to troll the Canadian anti-vax truckers? Yes, I think he made that cover specifically for that.
Oh my god.
Hang on, let me find it.
It seems this gate has been compromised as well.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like he made that cover either in that same time frame or specifically to troll those people. Either way, it's the one they used, and it's great.
Did he just use the gate? Is he an alien too?
He changed the key. I can no longer shift.
Uh-oh.
Seriously? We can't go home?
Uh-oh.
This will be complete in 78 hours and 24 minutes.
I can't.
If you want to listen to the metal version of Ram Ranch, here it is. Enjoy.
Gate and the Sentinel are the only safe methods of shifting.
The Sentinel.
What was that just now?
Someone else is coming. They have to hide beat.
Spider-Man
So
can't
we
go
gotta-
home.
Yeah. Damn, so you gotta wait 78 hours before you can even attempt to go home? That is fucked.
It came from around here, I think.
We can probably surpass that by going on Ogita's story.
Yeah.
Tokisaka Shrine. Maybe I saw a visiting god. Not likely.
Oh, Tom, can we talk about the new KOF DLC? Because, oh my god, finally, Geese Howard.
Oh my god. I showed,
About me.
I sent that pack to, Ray, on his stream a couple of days
Yes.
ago.
I think it was on... He showed it off on Thursday, didn't he?
There.
Yeah.
Freeze.
It is one thing. Yeah, that's right. He was doing Overwatch at the time.
Yeah,
it
he was doing
is-
the dumb baby game.
It is one thing to have Billy motherfucking Kane, Yamazaki, and fucking Geese goddamn Howard, but also you have story beats where if you put Rock and Geese, you get dialogue. Oh,
I'm so glad they're doing that. Oh my god.
yep.
Holy shit. That's incredible.
Also, now that we're actually going into more of Natsuno stuff, you can actually see all of her events and the ones we haven't gotten yet.
Oh, shit.
And if we want to go and recall any of them, we can go and do that. Now, if I remember correctly, we should be getting... Yep, we should be getting Mura's story.
Nice.
And now, if we want to go...
If we want to return to Natsuno, we gotta do two. I see. This is
now have to
really
go-
clever.
We have to go into Yuki's story to keep that going.
This is really clever. Holy shit.
So, like I said, very, very much like 999 VLR, and definitely what the fuck was the final one of the games in that series? I want to say CRT, but I know it's definitely not CRT. Zero Time Dilemma.
Okay. Yeah, because like I was about to say you're asking the wrong person, because the only game out of that entire group I've played was 999, and that was ages ago.
That was the best one to play by far. But we're gonna go ahead.
Think about it. Actually, I think I played 999 under your recommendation in Fairfield back in the Fairfield days.
All right, after one, we're gonna do one attack, and then Megan A. Girl story. Good. I want to get the figure of her so bad.
Let's go. Question.
We need to focus on protection. The kaiju are going to try to burrow underground to attack the terminal. If they get that far, then the Sentinels won't be enough to stop them.
This is the only way we can stop them. We cannot allow even a single one through. If they manage to get past our defense squad, then our battle really will be over. We need to balance our priority between defense and directly neutralizing the invasion force. Fine. My place is in the offensive line. You guys just hang back and watch me kick their shit in. Your units will have a hard time dealing with aerial enemies. But we can predict the kinds of dymos we'll be seeing in the oncoming waves. We should probably build our offensive team based on what we know they'll be up against.
So yeah, in battle, we are going to be sending in groups of 4 to do all the fighting. And here's the thing: at the end of each fight, we have the option of getting all of our points and health restored. Or, if you want to risk it and go into another fight with the condition you're in at the end of the existing one, you can basically double the amount of XP and money you would get.
Whoa, okay. That's
And
wild.
there are ways to utilize like the EMPs that the EMPs we used to basically smoke everyone really early on. Well, it starts getting the ability to do stuff like heal you. So you can heal yourself right before taking out the last bit, and go into another fight fully revitalized.
That's
exactly.
kind of cool. Holy shit. I like it.
Very, very the world ends with you.
So you get to pick your people for your squad of 4. That's pretty solid.
Yep.
Fine, I'm ready. Ready.
You want me to go?
Moving
Okay,
out.
I'll go.
Got it.
So right now we have every one of them on. We want to have a good a good mix. We definitely want to have Okita is pretty fucking solid for melee. Want to have a good mix of like melee, ranged, all rounder, and flight support. Generally, it kind of depends on what you like. For me, I like having two good all-rounders in my field. One nice melee attacker. Though I like Hijiyama more than Ogata, or Ogata, so we're gonna leave him. Ryoko, when we get to her story, it's gonna be great. But we are gonna leave her.
I see Warlocks just listen to the metal cover of Ram Ranch.
God. What a wild fucking world we live in.
Right.
Oh, and the cool thing is if you look at their gear, you can actually see what what gear they get depending on what they're in.
That's really cool. It reminds me of the equip screen, or like the loadout screen when you're picking your squad in Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate. Because it's literally the same thing. You pick 4 dudes, you give them a set of equipment, and you go to town.
So right now we have 6 and 6, or 6 and 7,
Nice.
which is perfect. So let's see. We want we get mystery files if we end up getting S rank, bonus objective rewards, and we can redo fights as well.
Then we have our plan.
Easy there, Aegis.
Don't easy there, me. I'm trying to lead the charge.
I just want to go over something before the battle kicks off. Let's try.
Oh, and of course we can upgrade our Sentinels.
What, a refit?
Ooh.
Right now?
Sort of. This is one of the meta systems.
This is one of the reasons why we want to have a good bonus. Good bonus, more money, more upgrades.
With those, we can make some serious improvements to our armaments and the Sentinels themselves. You might even be able to make some brand new armaments on the fly.
In between this session and the next time we play, I am going to be redoing a couple of combats
Haven't even
to
tested it yet.
boost up our stuff so you don't have to watch me grind.
But hey,
Hell
like the
yeah.
present. So let's give it a try.
I hope we don't break it.
I also still have not played Neo World's End with you.
I bought it because I wanted to support it, but I haven't actually played it.
Hmm.
Okay, so as you see, some of these you need certain meta systems in order to be able to actually
wow.
like properly upgrade.
Yeah, you need some level ups. I like this system though; it's really nice.
You can also upgrade or enhance something you already have upgraded. Like I'm gonna give him a nice Demolisher blade,
Oh, I like the sound of that.
and then I'm gonna upgrade his leap attack, because right now the actual damage on it isn't all that much. Let's go ahead and equip that. And of course, well, once you get the route option, which for this should be coming right after Area 2 Wave 1, you can upgrade stuff like armor and base stats of your Sentinel, which, yeah, I'm going to want, those are probably the best upgrades. And the more, if you put people who are connected via story, you unlock pilot skills.
Ooh, solid.
And some of them you can see you unlock at either levels or but one thing we definitely want to do is upgrade the meta system more than anyone. Particularly we want to upgrade the meta skill to heal and restore SP.
Metasystems. This is a really impressive find.
You're telling me these Sentinels can be even more powerful? Do we really have time for this?
The only meta system I trust around here.
I'm still not
Yeah.
sure if I get it.
Yeah. Maybe this shit'll make
I'm with
sense.
Ogata on this one.
Punch something.
There it is. Yep.
That should be enough. Even if there's something we forgot.
Yeah. Let's get going.
Here we go, meta system. So we want to unlock these meta system level 2, because because these are one-time upgrades. Score multiplier, terminal recovery, heal team HP. These are fucking important.
Nice.
So now we can restore our HP and TP. Stuff to repair terminal corruption. And one of the best reasons to upgrade to level 5 ASAP increases personal meta skill uses to 2.
Oh, shit.
I can probably... No, I'm going to save that for after next fight. We just want to make sure that basically our people who are going in and attacking have some decent upgrades.
That checks.
Guardian, really good. It's a defensive, having a good, like, basically a decoy. And enhancing the rocket launchers are cheap and worthwhile. Oh, and of course, the more we upgrade Metasystem, the more people will be able to upgrade their equipment as well. You can even see how much you can enhance by stuff like multiple rocket launchers. I believe we can upgrade this one up to 4 times.
Oh, damn.
Look at that. Sentry gun upgraded. And for her, that's all the upgrades we're going to give her for the moment.
So if I remember correctly, there's 3 types of mechs. There's ones that are melee, ones that are more solidly ranged, and then there's the flying ones, which are basically support units, right?
So you can see G1 through G4 there. G1 are melee. G1 are melee focused demons. They're really good at just going in and beat down. G2 are all rounding units. They're really good at mixture of long range and stuff like sentry gun and decoy. The 3rd generation are long range, so stuff like rail guns, stunners, rapid cannons, a little more glass cannony, but
Oh, okay.
and then the ultimate glass cannons are actually the flight support, which are really good at air-based combat and stuff like torpedoes, pulse razors, shield matrix.
Interesting. Okie dokie.
So eventually we want to give her recovery speed upgrade. But for her, we're just going to give her some multi-lock missiles. And it's kind of good to remember when you start off kind of who are the people you plan to really start using more combat-based.
Right.
And who are going to take more of a defensive role. So for him, we want to have enough to get this leg spike, which gives him a good melee option, despite having a air-based unit. So now that we have our metasystems upgraded, our kaiju's customized, and an ability to heal as well as now we start getting stuff based on how much the city gets destroyed, and how many consecutive battles we can do. Thankfully, going into going back into story mode after it won't interrupt that combo.
Nice. Okay.
But I kind of figured you might be involved in all this too, Iori.
At any rate, that would be the mech's nerve connection. The pain is because your nerves aren't used to it yet. More time in the pilot's seat will help condition your body. Eventually, you won't even notice it anymore. Well, a force of 13 Sentinels makes a formidable team, even accounting for the pilot's inexperience.
Eat a dick.
But the assaults are going to be a lot worse than the one on Sector 3.
You're kidding. It'll be even worse than the attack on my city?
Warning. Daimo signatures identified. Enemy in range.
They're here.
So we don't want anyone to die, no terminals get destroyed, and we want to make sure either all Aegises get activated or all Demos are destroyed. So let's see who we have.
Yes, win-loss conditions. This is very much feeling like SRW now.
Uh-huh. So they're going to be landing probably around here, so we want to try to get our... Get one of our melee nerds relatively close. Now let's check out that
Yeah, just don't make the
upgraded...
mistake. Yeah, just don't make the mistake I did when I was playing Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate. I had one unit that had basically a jump pack where he could like ignore the movement grid for a certain amount of distance and just like teleport into a midst of enemies and tear them up in melee. I would do that and then immediately realize, oh, he's out of range of support fire. Fuck.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
So for him, we want something that has a little bit of armor piercing.
Number 23. There's still hope.
Oh, anything with armor piercing on it is really good against armored enemies for obvious reasons.
Oh, hell yeah. Yes, Birdport, it's a melee nerd.
Enemy destroyed.
Practice round's over.
Let's go now to stay calm.
Gotta think.
Melee
now we
nerd
have-
is definitely a phrase I'm going to be borrowing, much like Birdport.
Life comes at me fast. Number 13, moving out.
Do.
Oh, and now if you see, if we go into our meta skills, we can also, by the way,
Ooh.
upgrade them literally on the fly. If you, for say, want to get your meta systems up ASAP, you can actually upgrade them on the
Oh.
fly in there.
Oh,
But now we have,
great.
so now we have stuff like our really powerful terminal EMP pulse that just does a ton of damage. We now have the ability to fix terminal corruption in case it starts taking damage. Heal our team or heal our team's EP. So normally we would be trying to play a little safer with stuff like our railguns, stunners, and whatnot. But we can be a little more. We can be a little bit more crazy with stuff. We can also do stuff. Don't forget to defend to recharge your EP.
Right.
So we want to get something with armor piercing. Which that should be just out of range. I'm gonna move him a little.
Better put on a show for Yuki-chan.
Sounds like a fucking.
Oh my god, the fucking
Better put on a show for Yuki-chan.
voice lines, Jesus.
So he is very guarded. But it's okay because we have the Demolisher Blade literally for this exact reason.
Nice.
And before he does his conal AoE and fucks Hijiyama up. Oh, it is just shy of actually killing.
Oh,
Thankfully, it doesn't do all that much damage.
oh, feels bad.
But we have more of these guys coming in. Thankfully, doesn't look like they have a big one on their side yet. So we can just kind of get a back attack.
Oh, that's so satisfying. Holy shit.
Let's see. Take this.
So as you see, another range of them just came out. We're going to go ahead and dump a flare torpedo. And start using stuff like our... Demolisher Blade. Because remember, when you kill things, you get EP back as well. Nothing really on our right yet. I'm still going to keep him there. I'm actually going to have him move in a little bit, just in case we have another thing land a little further away. And we can kind of have her just assist the sentry gun out.
Jesus Christ, that Demolisher Blade's doing work.
And the best thing is, because it's so good for killing, the more you kill, the more EP you get back.
That's fantastic.
But we do have some of them kind of coming in a little bit too close.
There's still hope. Let's do this. Yes, I did it. Did I?
We've got it raw steak home. I can do this. Number 20, moving out.
So now we can see his AoE again coming in from there. We can just get behind him.
Nice. Very important. Oh no, my D&D sorceress is married to a fighter/ranger, and oh no, she can call her wife a melee nerd now. Get ready for a divorce.
Oh, hell yeah.
Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending technical analysis.
GG.
How long you been sitting on that trick? Why can't we just do that to all of them?
If it was that simple, we wouldn't.
Oh, hey.
You just can't act. Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Ain't ready for this.
Incoming.
Underground. Their goal is to
Oh my god, she's going right into loaf mode.
I just saw her getting ready to go into loaf.
Our world is as good as gone. Our current situation demands a defensive approach to keep the terminals safe.
Oh.
So what? The best we can hope for is to keep this one thing safe? Makes it sound like we're
How'd she get like a little piece of fucking...
It's true.
She has like a little piece of cardboard on her back. Hold on. Hold on.
we won.
Such a good kitty. Oh.
Oh, she's like looking right up at the camera too.
Any
Yeah.
of these good loaf vibes tonight? Well, there you go, Bird Portent, right there. Dead center
all
on
do.
screen. Essie Cam, now sponsored by Roku.
Oh, that actually made it worse.
Essie Cam, now no longer sponsored by Roku.
Now that's a spot on. Now that's a spot
That's
on
a-
cat.
That's a good loaf right there. See, before you adjusted the camera again, I made the joke. Tessie Cam, now sponsored by Roku.
I'm thinking about it. It's actually funny. That's not a Roku. The little like knob sticking out there. That's actually not a Roku. That is a
Really?
What that is? That's an adapter to let me use my PC/PS3 Fight Stick on a PS4.
Oh.
That is a converter. And actually, speaking of good vibes, hold on 1 second. Chef, this will interest you as well.
Oh, let's go. Oh my god. I see Vinny logging on to play Monon. Let's fucking go,
Had a
Vinny.
couple of packages come in today. Don't worry, Tessie. We'll be returning to you in just a second. But so I had a couple things come in the mail. One of which is interesting because I placed the order for this in August of last year. Oh, because I didn't. That's right. I didn't fix that on that one. Hold on.
The hell did my head go? There we go.
All right, there we go. So it's interesting. Like, I placed the order for this August of last year, and it just showed up today.
Oh.
This
Yo.
Is, see, even I forget
That's
which one
adorable.
of these two. This is Hinoa. No, Minato.
Oh.
Minato of Monster Hunter. Both Rise and Sunbreak. So it's very
she's one of the quest maidens.
very funny that it happened to come in literally right after our charity event last week.
That's incredible.
Now,
Speaking of hilarious Monster Hunter timing, the second you stepped away, I saw the Switch notification. MSF Party Event is now playing Monster Hunter Rise.
makes sense. Very God, I haven't talked to Vinny in fucking forever. We gotta bring him in for. We gotta see if he'd be down for another Mon Monday. But
Yo, for real.
Chef,
What's up?
you know how there are people in the world who just don't have a Kirby?
Uh-huh.
Do you have a Kirby?
I do. I have a Chef Kirby, appropriately enough.
Good. I mean, I think I have a fighter Kirby, but in addition to that Kirby, I also got this Kirby right here.
Oh my god. Yes!
This one
That's a
is
chunky Kirby.
a Kirby USB warmer. So
What?
you literally plug this in to a USB port, and much like a Kotatsu, it has a little heating element in it that for the next hour or so, it will be a little USB warming based, a little warmer Kirby.
I need that in my life. Holy shit.
Pre-orders for it just went back up on Bandai Namco. It is about $50. But
I call that $50 well spent.
I call it $100 well spent. Because
Oh
while
my
some
God.
people have no Kirby's, I actually have 2 fucking Kirby's.
I need. Holy shit, that's amazing.
So yeah, one of those is a Christmas gift, because the pre-order for those dropped around Christmas time. One of those is a Christmas gift to my ex when I sent her a care package out in Finland. The other is for Jay, my Christmas gift to Jay for MSF Secret Santa.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, yep. I've had those two literally just sitting off in the background this entire time. And yeah, they are adorable. They're 50. If you want some, it's unfortunate that they come out just as things start getting warm out. But if you want something to potentially start warming you up during September, pre-order period is now. It generally takes about a couple of months to ship out anyway.
Area secure. Heading to next terminal.
So unfortunately, the one thing I didn't do because I thought there was going to be another wave of them I did not get a chance to use my meta skill, so basically, if you don't use a meta skill, you don't really get anything for keeping it unused. So I could have just easily healed my group's health and EP, but it's not all that bad. They probably got a lot from just doing damage in general.
Seems like it, yeah.
But most importantly, we get that, they kind of rank stuff by terminal damage, city damage, sentinel damage, and that is how you get your rank.
Nice.
So we get a mystery point
Plus one
for our
mystery
first
point,
clear,
okay.
as well as,
I like how they highlight the MVP as well.
yeah. Mighty Kaiju Demos acquired. So we're going to proceed one more time just to the next wave, just because I want to show
you
this.
really didn't take a lot of damage. So
No, I
think you should be
didn't.
Fine.
I also want to show this the win streak. During a win streak, you receive a score bonus based on the number of battles you fought in a row. You'll also receive mystery points based on the total score. However, pilots who join the strike team will experience brain overload. When a pilot's brain overload reaches the maximum, they won't be able to participate in the next battle. Be mindful of the brain overload gauge located above each pilot's portrait. Basically, don't use one person for every single fight. Vary it up a little bit. The streak will end when you recover with Y on the team organization screen. Keep an eye on the health of your pilots and aim for a high score. So right now, a couple of them have a little bit. So what we're gonna do is actually put a couple of them to rest, and instead use some
Rotate some new people in.
rotate some new people in.
That's solid.
Let's go. I'll handle this. Leave it to me.
So he has stuff like this. He has the ability to basically tank, which not everyone has.
Ooh,
But
interesting.
he comes with that. We are going to spend a bit of points upgrading the meta system, and as well as getting a score multiplier to basically guarantee us an S rank. Then everyone else from here is going to get little upgrades here and there. I think they have a way of showing what our battle is going to look like.
Understood.
Many aerial kaiju will appear, so they kind of give us a little bit of a heads up. So having 2 melee at this point actually will not be all that beneficial. And hell, for him, we probably want to upgrade him with this anti-air defensive flare. Instead, we want to get ourselves.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Instead, we want to have.
My first reaction was gonna be maybe get some of those air units in of yourself, those flying sentinels.
Well, that's why ours is gonna be only one all-rounder and only one melee, and even then a melee with anti-air built into them, and the rest are gonna be long range, and flight support.
I see. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty balanced. I like that. This
And
is
for some of these,
super
we're not
flexible, I
gonna
like this.
we're not gonna upgrade all of them just at the moment. We're gonna deploy and see how they do. Because there is actually something I want to see, and I want to see if we upgrade, if we restore health, does it also restore for our defensive people as well?
Info's up.
Also, a nice new sprite of the drill fly.
Excavation models. Drill flies looks like.
Those things are already flying. You're telling me they go underground too?
Not great from my mech. I can punch like a truck, but I can't reach the guys in the air.
The EMP's what you want there. They'll come crashing down to punching range.
Pain in the ass, though.
Losing the Type 98 tank was a big factor in the design. The
First-gen Sentinels went in hard on close quarters combat. They ended up with a focus on raw power over mobility. They didn't know they'd have to deal with these flyers.
Hey, hold on a sec, Amiguchi.
Oh, hold on.
All this crap.
She's putting her paws. She's putting her paws on the on the bed.
Came to me in a dream.
She's going paws up.
Aww. Aww. Aww.
What's optimal? Stay calm, okay?
Let's get her. What to do?
I love the juxtaposition of adorable cat and the sounds of a war.
War going on. Yeah. Yeah. So she has mismatched socks. Her front left paw, it has white that only goes to basically the knuckle or like the wrist, and her front right paw and her back left paw both have the long sock.
That's adorable as hell. Jesus Christ.
That's right. We're talking about you. No, she's all tuckered out. Alright, I'll pop it back to her when she is up and running. Alright, so this one we have a little more spread out.
Yeah, this is a much larger arena from
Little
what it looks like.
little hunters and the drill flies here. One you can actually see already kind of trying to dig its way down. So what we can do? Oh, so smart move on my end. I forgot to equip that very vital.
Oh, the anti-air system.
Yep. So we're gonna have fun with this one. Oh, I didn't even know this. So there's a skill to deploy bipeds to basically help defend the terminal as well.
Ooh, interesting.
Alright, so for the moment, we're gonna have him basically standing back, and instead have her fire some EMP stunners.
Nice.
I'll handle this. Score!
What do I do? Let's do this.
Once they're down, they are not that tough.
Always think
I see that, yeah. Easy picking even for the melee dudes.
locked on. Good. What's our plan?
Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this at all recently on stream, but my parents are on vacation right now. They're actually
Ooh.
spending time with my uncle out in Colorado, and the pictures they're sending back are fucking gorgeous.
Oh, nice. I've always like
Yeah.
been interested in
What's the plan?
heard very good things about Colorado. That is actually where Joe and Tim ended up or are trying to end up moving.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I knew they were moving, but I didn't realize they'd be moving out there.
Yeah, for the moment they're for the
Thank you for
moment.
stopping by, Birdport. Have a good night.
Oh yeah, have a good one. Oof. Ooh, 5:45 is never
Ew, yeah. That's
That's-
rough. Get some rest.
that's a crime.
Seriously. I same, Rich. I've only ever been to Colorado once. To visit that same family, actually, and I never got a chance to go back, and I kind of want to go back.
Number 10, moving out.
It's just like they went out to a national park today for a little bit of hiking, and like, oh my god, hold on, let me see if I can grab a picture and throw it into IRL on Discord, because I'm fucking gobsmacked by how good these pictures are.
Ooh. Also, look at them all perfectly lined up.
Oh, you love to see it. God, I love when like you get the perfect firing arc on certain enemies in a game. It's just
Same.
all right. I found a good one.
What do I do?
All right, I'm gonna drop this into IRL photos on Discord, because y'all need to see this. This shit is fucking pretty, and I really want to go back and see this in person at some point. Because my uncle's hobby actually is photography, and
Ooh.
you can tell in this shot.
Alright, so here's what I've been waiting for. Her ability to use her EMP Stunner, which basically drops all of them down and lets him use his leap attack.
Oh. Oh, that's so satisfying. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there you go. Photo posted on
Hey,
Discord
Makazi,
if
how's it
anyone
going?
wants to take a look. Hey, Makazi, what's going on, buddy?
Now then. How's this? Hit. What do I do? Class is in session. Take it. That's what you get.
Class is in session. Fucking really, my dude?
He knows who the fuck he is.
Makazi, this is 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. It's a really fun, like, mecha tactical strategy game.
Yeah, it's half it's basically half half visual novel, half
Yep.
What's the plan?
I'll try.
have like
The
Super
way
Robot
I've
War
had-
style.
Yeah, the way I've had this game described to me in complete layman's terms is Persona meets Super Robot Wars.
Yep.
Big mistake, pal.
Let's do this. Always think ahead.
So now would be the
It's
time to
not
do something
co-op.
right.
I'm just sort of along for the ride because I fucking love mecha video games.
Yeah, I figured as the Super Robot War and also mecha enthusiast of fellow mecha enthusiast of the Snark Exchange, it would be very beneficial to have Chef here.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, a lot of hunters coming in, but
Oh, it's a lot of them. That was a lot of them. Holy Jesus!
That's my win.
Keep this thing
Like the fucking 4th of July over there.
Here you go. That do it? You're strapped.
Yeah, Makazi, it's basically a visual novel with a tactical RPG sprinkled, or not, attached to it, rather, is probably a better phrase.
Not throwing away my shot. What's our plan? They're like any other punks.
and because they're all still downed,
Chew on this. Picking up enemy signatures. Signatures from above. Too slow. That easy. How many traps remain now?
But I can't win. You picked a fight with the wrong
I
hero.
won't back down.
That is... Jesus, the range on that attack, what the hell? That wasn't even a
Yep.
railgun shot.
so unfortunately he won't really be able to do much. So I'm just gonna have him
What now?
defend.
Because it looks like they're sending in more of those drill fly units.
Yeah, when they said that there was a lot of aerial kaiju, what I think they meant to say was there's only aerial kaiju.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, Lapine, how's it going? We are.
Howdy.
I think we determined what. This is actually our 7-year birthday month, if I'm not mistaken,
Yep.
for the New York
Yeah.
Snark Exchange. So yeah, we have been
7
here.
really? Actually, yeah, 7. Yeah. Yeah, the Snark Exchange. Yeah, because I'm working backwards in my brain. Snark Exchange has been around as an entity for 7 years. I've been a part of it for 3. And I've only been a VTuber for a month. So yes, that checks out. That checks out. Actually, if you wanna include the break you took on Hitbox, I've technically been a part of the New York Snark Exchange just in chat as a member for 4 years now.
Yeah, I mean, literally, like, I make the joke, but for the first couple of years of our existence, Andy was our only viewer for the longest time.
We make that joke all the time, but it's a little closer to reality than we'd like to admit.
Especially during some of the, like, earlier days of... During a lot of the earlier days of Snark, where literally it was like, you know, thankfully, the only people who remember stuff like the, Proving Gamer days are the people who can make fun of it, like us.
Yep, exactly. Because I think I joined the team officially, like, as soon as you dropped Proven Gamer, so...
Not a day too fucking early.
Yeah. Are we planning any sort of big celebration? I think we are. I know ideas have been tossed around, but I don't think anything's been set in stone yet. Let's just say we're planning something.
like we generally do.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we've also had like multiple charity events this month that were initially unplanned for. That like.
Yeah. Yeah. One unplanned for charity event and one charity event I basically worked the ground up to put together.
Yeah.
Again, shout out to both Brandon and Soft Giving because that went over fucking smooth.
For real.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending technical analysis.
Yeesh, what a mess. At least this area's okay now.
My head's been really hurting for a while now. Is something going wrong?
Now that you say that, mine's pounding too. Something messing with our heads.
That's the operating limit of your Sentinel. You'll feel better once you're out. Piloting the Sentinel is an intensely demanding process. Using it puts massive pressure on your brain. You can't remain deployed for extended periods, or you start getting backlash.
Don't overdo it. I'm not responsible if you end up decoupling your brain from your nanomachines.
Son.
I suggest you get out of this.
You beat me to it.
I love that Rising is like taking a whole new, like, Metal Gear in general has kind of been taking a weird VTuber like new life, like,
Sure, yeah, it has.
surprise as fuck.
Yeah, a bunch of VTubers have started streaming Metal Gear Rising specifically, because I know Pomu has been doing a playthrough on her channel. I know Obsidia has been doing a playthrough as well, and
Yeah.
everyone has done the Nanomachine Son meme at least once.
That's because everyone loves Armstrong. Armstrong is the best.
Unironically, one of my favorite Metal Gear characters, Senator Armstrong.
Rising is unironically one of my favorite Metal Gear games, despite it being the least Metal Gear game.
Yeah. We've had this conversation often, and like you could take the Metal Gear out of Metal Gear Rising and it would still be a fantastic game.
Yeah. Oh, I did not know Fuyasaka had to be on the strike team as a, I must have missed that.
Oh, whoopsie doops.
Oh, like I said, I think you can redo battles. So for this one, we're not going to proceed to the next wave. But if I wanted to redo this for either a better rank or to get something like that bonus mystery file, which is Fuyusaka Student ID, then I would have to get Fuyusaka in.
Bring Fuyusaka into this session. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Understood. You want me to go?
I see. Even some people on the defensive team took a bit of BOL, which means that I could probably do it one more time, but I think I would put them at risk. So we're gonna take our rewards for that. And again, I love this because this is like a really smart way of like making you kind of take the game at specific rates. So like you can't really just jump right in. By now, if you do that, hey, guess what? Because we cleared Wave 2, I can unlock Shoe Story and progress further. But we also had a request from Bird Portent for a Megumi Story.
Yep.
Who, the last time we saw her, she was making a deal with the Devil Cat? Question mark?
Right, she was the one who talking to the cat. Yeah. Yeah. I remember her now. I just remember her as Glasses Girl.
Mm-hmm. So she was in love with Juro when he was Juro Izumi, before he got amnesia and began a new life. In the present. By present, I mean like mid 80s.
Time travel shenanigans.
So tense. It's your house. Take a load off.
That fucking voice coming from the cat. Oh my god.
Little fucking
I feel like that's what most cats would sound like, just snarky as hell and giving you shit for no reason.
Just Nape's voice coming out of a cat.
Yes. Yes.
A real high maintenance girl, aren't you?
Oh, look at our little pout.
I was trying to say that you're smart. Friends are pointless. They'll all be toast once the end comes.
Jesus.
Alone is the most logical solution.
Thank you, Fluffy.
Damn, cat. All right.
You really are an unpleasant cat.
Be honest. You know you like me. The first time you saw me, you were all fluffy, fluffy. Chasing me around with that dumb look on your face.
That's not true.
That's entirely true.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as more stuff happens, we'll be able to unlock the ability to jump to more checkpoints to... Oh, very important.
Ah, yes.
As metaculture, we have to hit the wear apron button.
Agreed.
Powerful.
Yes. The apron, the glasses, the hair now tied back in a ponytail. Chef's kiss.
So, what did you think about your first time?
That's an open-ended question, cat.
Forget. You know, with the gun. And you shooting Renya Goto.
Don't say it like that.
Don't go all gooey on the inside now. Come on, you can tell me. How was it like? Shooting that pale, arrogant prick. It felt great, didn't it?
Of course, cats would just be convincing us to murder.
Yeah, that checks out.
After agreeing to the contract.
I'm sure if Tessie, I'm sure if Tessie could speak, she'd be convincing you to shoot somebody in the head right now.
Oh, absolutely. Let's remember that. So we did a 3-hour-long prologue stream of this, maybe about a month ago, a little under a month ago.
Yeah.
Which...
and we're not joking. The entire prologue of this game was about 3 hours and change.
Yep. And then once you get to there, then you have the ability to literally move everyone's story forward at your own pace, redo scenarios to try and get different endings or different outcomes. Hell, even like literally almost everything has either a flashback or a jump, decision trees. But if you want an idea of what the game is like and want to kind of know what the fuck is going on, I recommend watching our 3-hour-long prologue stream. Watch it in bursts. They section this game, the prologue in particular, this off really well. So it's about a nice 20-minute story segment, 20-minute combat segment, 20-minute story segment, 20-minute combat segment, where you get to experience every character. And then they throw you in there basically like, if you want to progress the game via story mode, via the visual novel, progress it that way. Eventually you will hit a wall and you will have to do the combat portion in order to progress that storyline. So pretty much what we've been doing here is we've been letting people kind of choose as we go along, bringing back the feeling of the Something Awful Let's Play forum days of where we want people to advance and what characters we want to, what part of the story are we interested in checking out, and then seeing what we need to do to advance them, to unlock more of the story, etc., etc. I would also kill for Tessie. I probably have. More than likely have killed something for this little fucking bean. Let's bring her back out here.
We don't kill for
Stay
Tessie,
right
Trevor.
there.
Also, what up, Trevor?
Well, yeah, what is good, man? See, look at her. Look at that little, look at that smiley little face. So tired and full of beans.
I can't handle how fucking adorable she is right now. What the fuck?
In
That's
her,
so cute.
In her cardboard bed, which she has like destroyed half of it. But if I tried buying her a new one, and she just doesn't. She likes the old one. She hasn't marked with her scent. Just way more. Look at that. She gave like the tiniest little like I'm awake response.
Cute. What the fuck?
Yeah, see, your eyes are open now. Oh, she's getting a blink. She's getting a little bit of a stretch. Little bit of a paw stretch.
Oh.
And now I'm gonna stop bothering her and let her go back to nap. I love visual novel games. The problem is that I genuinely don't like to stream them just because
That's fair.
They're
That's
tough.
fair.
They're tough. For me, I just feel like I'm kind of just like not saying much and just pushing a button, but at least this has a gameplay component of what part do you want to go in that I can at least make interesting. Yeah, this is like a visual novel in like the same way, like, would you count Phoenix Wright as a visual novel? I wouldn't. I think it has an interactive portion that separates it from the genre.
Easy for you to say, but actually pointing a gun at someone is just...
It's not just a gun, it's a magical gun.
Magical gun.
Oh, hell yeah, I love Galgun. Let's do this.
Yeah. Listen, I would take a magical kitchen knife whose only enchantment would be to never be dull ever again, no matter what I do to it.
Oh my god.
God.
Right? I hate
I love
sharpening
kitchenware.
knives.
I hate having to sharpen my knife because Jesus H, it takes so long. And also the sharpening stone I have is not actually that good. I should probably actually get off my lazy ass and buy a new one.
I got a pretty good one. I just haven't used it in a while.
It was quite unexpected of you to ask for me. What do you mean?
The magical gun only casts one spell. Bullet. You're right. Yes. Correct, Lucy. You figured it out.
I just wanted to see how things were going.
You didn't need to call me out here to do that. Why didn't you just come to the hangar?
I, don't really like looking at that robot too much.
I see.
Gun.
Magical gun.
Anyway, we need a password to remove the infection, but it is yet to be found. If you got in the Sentinel right now, you'd likely end up in the same state as Juro.
You don't say.
I think she'd like that. Gun.
This
course you can.
Yeah, of course you can. It's easy.
We need, but it is yet. If you got in the scent, you'd likely end up.
You don't.
Now fire the magical gun at the dude.
All right, I feel. Oh, I can't shoot him in the back because he keeps turning his back. Glock, Glock. You wouldn't make it. You wouldn't make it a day in the Bronx.
Don't look over here. Just shoot him already. Idiot.
Listen to Snape Cat. Listen to Snape Cat. Do the thing. Cast bullet. Pull the trigger, Piglet.
Don't worry.
There's a fucking meme I haven't heard in a while.
Possibly win like that.
I miss that. It's one of my favorites.
But we cannot do anything. At least Juro has not lost his ability to fight.
Oh, now that lets us. Now that gives us the option to kill him.
I have a better idea.
I choose you
I'm gonna
to
shoot you
die.
with this- I'm gonna shoot you with this magical gun I found.
Oh no.
Listen, bitch. You know what it is, bitch.
You shot him in the arm. That'll do.
Meow.
Are you sure he's not hurt?
Yeah, he'll just be a little loopy.
How am I supposed to face him after this?
It's called a magical gun for a reason, nuts. His memories of before and after being shot will be all fuzzy. He won't even remember coming to meet you. Well, we should probably
Oh my
get on
god.
with this now.
Peace, bitch.
More people need to bring. More people need to bring back numbnuts as an insult.
Right?
Well,
I fucking love numbnuts as an insult. Jesus Christ.
I only did what you asked me to do.
what I asked you to do. You shot him in the arm from point blank range. I didn't ask you to pull off a stunt like that.
But as long as it was on some part of his body, it shouldn't matter where I hit him, right?
Maybe I chose the wrong person. This one's got no sense of ownership.
Shoot him in the butthole over and over.
Listen, this isn't something. We have a contract. Do I need to say it slowly for you?
All right.
Oh
Cupid.
no, a small cute animal offering a contract? Run. Get out of there. Get out of there. I know how this ends. Get out of there.
That was the
Shooting the witches that they tell us to.
all you do is shoot them, I don't care where.
This will not end well. Do not agree to any contract a small cute animal offers you.
Shouldn't you have already made up your mind about this?
Yes. I have.
You know what it means, bitch. Oh, look at all loafed up.
Oh.
Oh, that reminds me.
What should I make for dinner?
Let's burg it up.
I think we have some ground beef.
All right, what do you want?
Make sure the gun is loaded before you use it again.
Firearm 101 with Fluffy.
Well, go on then. Let's see the magical gun.
Firearms Protocol 101 with Fluffy.
Gun. Is it really magical? I'll make Juro's favorite meal. Time to cook some.
All right, catch you later, Makazi.
See you later, Makazi. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.
And done.
You do see how tall I am, right? Put it on the floor. Still has enough magical bullets. Good.
The most Palpatine good.
You might need to.
Seriously. Cat was auditioning for the role of Emperor Palpatine right there with that delivery. Good.
Good.
What does it matter?
Smash cut to a future scene. The cat's just like, execute order 66. What?
And wave around your magic stick like some idiot.
All right.
I got the magic stick.
Oh my god.
Shoot witches. That's why it's a gun. Oh, hell. He's coming. Well, time's up. We'll discuss the next witch tomorrow. Meet me at school.
I'll show you magic.
I thought I spent
That delivery on hell was the
Ah,
most.
hell.
Had dinner? I just made some. Would you like
Oh
to
my
join?
god.
No, I won't fall for that again. You can only stay here the rest of this month.
Boy!
Of course. But I
Boy!
What are
didn't
you?
make this so.
Boy!
It would be a shame to
Boy!
waste it.
I know you're amnesiac,
I want all this to be thrown
but you
away.
gotta wake up, stupid!
Fine, I'll eat.
Thank you.
In the words of Hank Hill, that boy ain't right.
She grilled you a steak using propane, and you ain't gonna. You gotta get down and you gotta eat every bit of that. Boy!
I thought we
Ask them
agreed those
politely
were
but firmly
Damn!
to leave.
That's why you
Oh,
meet at
Jesus.
different times. Meeting like this defeats the purpose.
Should we start going to?
Boy, let her get the beef!
You're missing the point. Oh,
I mean, at the rate you're going, she's absolutely missing the point, buddy. Come on now.
Well,
good
who's
morning,
next?
Amiguchi-kun. Boarding. What are you listening to?
Are you ignoring me because?
up on my English
Oh,
conversations.
right. Someone might have.
I'm obviously kidding. I'm jamming to rock. What's up?
Oh, it's nothing.
I was wondering, can I come over today?
Sure, why not?
Great.
What a bird.
Oh, right. Gonna swing by the vending machines
Bird
before
up.
class starts.
Okay, I'll see you after school.
Cooking you a hamburger steak, let her get the D.
I hope people just think you're obsessed with cats. Instead of
Oh, I
some
remember
crazy person
Alice
who thinks
Returns.
cats give a crap about what
Oh,
she has to
yeah.
say.
Anyways,
I never actually played the game myself, but I've seen plenty of playthroughs of it.
The witch
It is not that good.
I'll keep a lookout. Meet me after school. In the passageway outside the old building. Got that?
Anything in a backtrack? No, just a girl and her identical twin
We've located the glitch in the Matrix.
coming into school.
The teacher asked me to carry this stuff. From the old building, you know? That place is freaking scary at night. It's all dark and totally deserted. I heard some shady people hang out there now.
Oh, by the way, in case anyone had the PS4 version, and wanted the updates to the Switch version, they are making an update that includes all of the extra voice acting in the Switch version for the PS4 version.
Oh, wow.
Juro. Do you have a minute?
Oh, that bitch gonna die!
Kobe-kun, over here.
Magical
Good thing
gun time.
Good thing I got this magical gun.
You just mentioned it.
Hey, Fluffy, I found the next target. But that's not I said I found the next fucking target.
Action movies? That one was a masterpiece. Pretty awesome.
Lucky you.
That series is really cool. It featured all kinds of different kaiju.
Oh, hell
If you
yeah.
love movies that much, you should check out this drama series.
What's it about?
You've never seen it before? You're so interesting, Fuyusaka-san.
That girl. I hope she turns out to be a witch.
Oh, target acquired. What? Target acquired.
Oh, look, there's a bug in her back.
So, you and that girl. Looks like you two are
Uh-oh.
pretty close.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Oh, he blushing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Up.
Yo!
We'd get expelled if they knew we were living together.
Up.
That's why we decided not to talk to each other at
He just said, "Why are you talking to me?" and just went. He just said,
Wow.
"Damn."
Wow.
He literally said, "Keep my name out of your fucking mouth."
Jesus Christ. This dude.
Damn,
This-
Juro, get a hint.
This fucking dude.
I have to go.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you absolutely have to go. Had to go shoot a bitch.
Fluffy.
Oh.
There's nobody here.
We ain't on no simp activity.
What are you hiding? Here, kitty kitty.
Bitch.
The hell are you doing?
Close enough. Here, kitty, kitty. The hell are you doing?
Just over
Bitch.
there.
Perfect juxtaposition.
All right, crazy. Come on, it's time to work.
Fucking love this cat, dude. Holy shit.
She's inside the old building.
I fucking love this cat. Oh my god.
And is wearing a school uniform with no buttons.
So I just shoot him and his powers will be sealed, right?
Uh-huh. Now, there could be one small hiccup. He's got a very not magical gun, and he might use it on you.
That seems like a pretty big hiccup to me.
Well, in case you've never been shot before, it hurts.
Oh my
So,
god.
One small problem. What's that? He has a gun. Yeah, like a gun.
He said he's coming to work strapped.
Strap. Oh my god.
You know what it is, bitch.
How badly would it hurt?
What? Ma'am?
Listen, we were talking about 50 Cent not too long ago. Let's bring him in and ask him how he felt to get shot 9 times. He would know. He'd probably be able to tell us about 2 or 3 of them.
Bitch, I won't hesitate.
Here.
A very Metroid Dread-ass soundtrack, though.
Yeah. Solid Metroid vibes coming out right now.
I wonder if I were to die.
Maybe not think about this now.
Also, trigger discipline. I mean, I know I can't teach trigger discipline because they don't got a fucking thumb.
He's not here.
He's hiding under the floorboards.
there's no one here. Maybe he made a mistake.
Stomping around with your gun out like that? You're not sneaking up on anyone that way.
Well,
Cool gun. It's okay, a cat told me to do this.
So you've been hiding.
You're from Sector 3.
You're from back then. So you're the one. You're one of Juro's friends.
What are you doing here?
It doesn't concern you.
I don't think this was your idea. Who are you being used by?
A cat.
I'm fine with being used.
hey, yo?
Hey, yo!
Hey, yo?
Wait.
There's a lot to unpack here. There's a lot to unpack here.
A better choice of words.
No, I think she knew exactly what she was saying, Tom.
All right, she's going full Megan Thee Stallion then. Cool.
Place this
Yep.
It should be somewhere.
Bitch, what?
Oh, we talked about that earlier. Blessed Die Tuesday coming in with that beautiful She-Hulk thighs coming in crushing like a watermelon.
Juro,
Ma'am,
who are you?
you have
Ma'am,
crushed me.
indeed. Ma'am, indeed.
Where's that fucking video? I need that meme right now. The Spike Spiegel, the ma'am, you have to crush me.
Oof.
That fucking video is a fucking mood right now. Oh, we got MCU Frogman, that's right.
Juro!
Megumi.
I'm so glad you're still
Found it.
alive.
I couldn't protect your city.
Shh. It doesn't matter. I was so worried about you. Right. I'll go find help. There doesn't seem to be anyone around, but they have to still be here somewhere. That's what you said. I just have to find them.
Blessed indeed.
Juro,
Wait. Please. Don't go.
but Juro, you're hurt. We need to get help.
I need you to stay. Please. Everything's so dark. I can't see your face.
Why? Why did you get in that Sentinel? You knew this is what would happen.
It was really fucking
I
cool.
wanted to protect what was important.
My response would just be, it's a giant robot, why wouldn't I?
I had to.
Protect you.
Juro!
Juro, dead man if you don't get on that, boy. Oh, hi, BJ.
Hi, BJ. Bye, BJ. Look at that, a BJ cameo.
For one Sentinel to do all this? Unbelievable.
Please, you have to help him.
The moment you enter the Sentinel, you inflict irreversible damage to your brain.
Just like something awful.
In worst case, you become a husk. Just being inside for a few minutes can be fatal. Izumi endured that pain. He fought in there for over 2 hours. He displayed incredible strength, but you understand, don't you? It's too late for him.
from the future too?
There was a time I fought alongside him.
So you're one of his comrades, and yet you won't even try. Please, there must be something you can do.
Izumi was a dependable and true ally. I will mourn this loss as well.
Oh, that unlocks Shu. Updated a couple of mystery files.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, and her
Oh,
condition
Jesus.
is now unseal 6 mystery files.
6
which,
mystery files. Well, damn.
we have 4 mystery points.
Hey,
And more importantly, we already unlocked that big old button.
Yes, here we
So
go.
let's go ahead and unlock Fluffy. Get us a good BJ. Unlock the gun. And the concept of time travel overall. Now, what I'm doing is, even though we can unlock some of these, I purposely want to get the rest of these ones done before we do that.
Solid.
And look at that. There's even stuff like key to a passageway needs to be obtained.
I like how it highlights stuff you might have missed, or did miss in this case.
Oh, these are even specific keywords we need to try to obtain.
Ooh, very nice.
So it looks like we have time for either one more combat segment or one more person story. Who are we feeling, chat?
If you ask me, considering we've been doing a pattern of story and then combat, I'd say end off on some combat.
All right.
But that's just me. Let's see what chat says.
Let's see what chat says.
I also posted the video of I love the kind of woman who can actually just kill me, because that is basically the entire internet today with that She-Hulk trailer.
She is big, and her thighs get big. And those are
Yep.
capable of crushing a full elephant skull. And
Yep.
I'm here for it.
She could probably just paint my brains all over the ceiling, and
Not
I
only
would thank her.
could, she should.
I would thank her for it. I would thank her for it. Yeah, I think we should end off with some explosions, Tom. I feel
Alright.
like that'd be a good way to cap off the night.
Let's see what we have. So, one thing we want is Kisaragi on the strike team.
Yes, because you got to get on that unlocked.
So we already
while
have
you're
her
picking
there.
the rest of the strike team, I'm just gonna go get some water, so I will be right back.
All right. So this is a giant all-rounder high quad kaiju will appear. So we want to. It looks a little bit rough at points. I'll definitely agree with you on that. But also on the other hand, big. She is large and in charge, and I can't. I am okay with everything. Yeah, the normal Hulk, from Endgame.
My model's freaking out. There we go. We're back.
What was that?
Sorry, no, it's just I took a look at my screen. It's like my model's freaking out a bit, but we're back because like the
right,
tracking
'cause
had to
you-
catch up to me.
Right, because you stepped out.
Yeah, the tracking had to catch back up.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Yeah, listen, G a big bitch, and that's all that's important. And yeah, if they just use Professor Hulk, that's less Ruffalo Buffalo money that they need to spend.
Ruffalo Buffalo money.
I can't even begin to take credit for that. That is a my brother, and me.
Amazing.
Let's go level 5. And get this very important. Increase meta skill use to 2. That's important. That's gonna be important.
Uh-huh.
And finally, who do we not have any upgrades for?
Our conversation about you doing meal prep for a Filipino dish actually reminded me that I have a very specific cookbook that I'm glad I picked up.
Oh.
The cookbook is called I Am Filipino, and This Is How We Cook. It is by Nicole Ponseca and Miguel Trinidad,
Ooh.
2 Filipino-American cookbook writers, and every single recipe in here is 100% authentic, and I fucking love it.
Ooh. I still haven't gotten a chance to actually cook that, unfortunately.
Just don't do what the guy did. Don't be a coward. Use fish sauce. Don't sub it out for lemon juice. That hurt my soul.
I do have that. I am also putting just a little bit of key lime juice, though, because I do have that.
Yes. You can do that. Yeah, no, you need some acidity to cut through that, but just like...
Yeah.
I saw 0 fish sauce in that dude's recipe, and I'm just like... But I highly recommend this cookbook because they've got everything from the traditional recipes all the way up to the Filipino-American stuff you'd find at Jollibee.
Ooh.
Which has me very excited. Oh. Perfect. I just opened it up to a random page, and this is literally a dish I had when I was a kid, when I was still living with my parents. Sinigang baboy, which is a sour broth soup with pork belly, taro, and spinach, and it's fucking tasty as hell.
Look at it. It's like a tripod. Oh, that's a high quad. I just bought one earlier.
Oh, these spider-looking things.
Yep.
Don't underestimate it. That thing
God, the pose she has in her pilot's photo, my god.
Oh yeah, someone's got a thing for backs on the team.
Uh-huh. Someone's got a thing for backs, twin tails, and glasses, and you know what? I salute that person.
Good. I'm glad they're getting paid.
Wait, you mean those things only have weapons because the Sentinels showed up?
Maybe.
That sounds like
Huh.
a theme
Huh.
of potentially a theme of the game.
Keep it together. Everything will work out.
Megumi, hello, ma'am.
They're coming. Be careful. We're toast if we don't win here, right? So, let's get out there and fight back.
Huh. It's almost as if you're perpetuating the problem.
If you take a quick look at that map right there,
Oh,
we-
Jesus H. Christmas!
we got
That's a lot of
buddies.
red, Tom.
That is. This is gonna be one where dropping something like, if anyone has a sentry gun, is going to end up helping us out big time. Maybe even doing something like firing this very large EMP cannon, or the railgun when they get close, is going to help us out. I actually want her to move in a little bit because she is going to be able to just, when they get close, I'm just going to have her launch an EMP.
That sounds like a plan.
And as for
AoE.
her, she's got that powerful missile
Oh, yeah.
that does
Oh my
great.
God.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm
the
gonna.
AoE damage. You'll love to see it.
He's gonna fire at that little guardian that's gonna attract almost all of their shit for a little bit. We got a couple more of these big high quads coming in. So EMP cannon is going to help out a lot.
Gonna go punch something in the face. Let's go.
He just has to find a path there.
There we go.
And it is just out of range.
That's unfortunate.
So we're gonna have him instead move. Start moving.
What's our plan? Target confirmed. Take that. Enemy signal terminated.
Oh, and while we still have people relatively grouped up, shield matrix.
Thanks. Number 11, moving out. Don't let up.
And a stompy stompy.
You're done.
The power.
That is so many red pings on the radar. Oh my lord.
Yep.
Are we winning?
This is going to be where having a fair amount of just heavy AoE is actually going to help us out a lot. And stuff like this. Anti-air AoE.
How's the Sentinel?
This should be enough to take him out because...
That work? Neutralized.
And also beneficial for her is she has her EMP, which all those attacks that are currently centered on her are all going to get negated.
That's amazing. Holy shit.
Leave it to me. Did I get it? Threat suppressed. What can I do? Just watch.
And if things get rough, we do have the ability to just drop, get a full wide EMP going in. Primarily, I also want to get her out of that range.
I love when like video games and anime do the thing where like it doesn't make sense like in real life, but seeing missiles take flight paths that zigzag every fucking where just looks so cool to me.
launch that AoE.
I also do like how fast-paced this is.
Yeah, combat seems very slow initially, but only really for the tutorial levels because they're a tutorial level.
Yeah, because they're teaching you everything as you go along. That's a really cool fucking sound effect to me. It's just that all those explosions popping off, it sounds like a fucking fireworks show.
Exactly. Oh, I love that one. I wish this one had a little bit more range.
Squish.
We can get rid of these because these guys are actually starting to sneak up on where. Actually, I think. Oh, he doesn't have. One of these guys has an attack that will literally just hit every person that he runs into. Actually, this might be... No, it's not it, unfortunately. So he can just literally line up all of them and run in. These ones, unfortunately, just don't do as much because all these guys are guarded. But my armor piercing are... And after that, because now people are starting to actually get low on EP, we want to pulse that in. See if we can get one more of those out as well. Use these to potentially destroy these two. Yeah, let's just clear off a lot of these little guys, because I don't think they're going for my Guardian. Actually, no, we want to bust out the railgun on this. See if we can stop him before
yeah.
Before those go off.
Enemy down. Don't waste any chances. Come on. How was that? Target destroyed.
Health on almost all of them is pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna start having them. Do another EP repair. Because by now all we have is one big one, and the rest are all like relatively little birthday boys.
Awesome. Oh, good to hear, Kingfisher. Hell yeah.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, is because he's been talking to me about a bunch of the secret layer stuff for Magic the Gathering. So I'm glad his stuff finally came in. Hell yeah, Kingfisher.
Nice.
You'll love to see it. Also, I also just noticed that's a lot of the city burning.
Even that I don't think is all that rough. Unfortunately, they do a lot of AoE damage.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I'm just remembered of that Ultraman meme of Ultraman maybe is standing heroically with the burning Tokyo skyline in the background. It's just like, the day is saved.
But at what cost? Very, very powdered. You know, for all... God. John K is an absolute piece of shit bastard man. But Powdered Toast Man being, like, the hero who accidentally fucking just kills the Pope, wrecks the city, and all that is still probably one of my favorite jokes.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna have him repair his Sentinel and just stay the fuck out of the way. So he's just a human being now, just on foot. While his Sentinel is getting its energy repaired.
Leave it to me. Did I get it? Enemy signal terminated. Got it, my turn. I hope I can pull my weight. Sentinel number 20 transmitted.
Oh, and of course, everyone does have their own unique startup animation.
That's awesome.
That hit. Cut you down.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
Ooh, damn.
Aegis activated. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending.
Aegis activation confirmed.
Damn it. The whole city's on fire.
Only 10% of it.
Is that how this is gonna go? Whether we win or lose.
I think they made this one purposefully like you can easily defend the point, but you are not going to be able to really defend the city.
We're trying to reach out to governments and financial institutions.
To basically point out that yeah, city destruction can definitely be a thing.
What are we
Yeah.
gonna do? Not fight back? This is all we can do if we want to save the world from these creeps. We've got kaiju signals popping up nearby another terminal.
We got tons of civilians over
That line just reminded me of fucking Sonic 06. The whole city's on fire.
Oh god, I have nightmares sometimes about that.
Hey, maybe we can send a drone out to check on Miwako? On it. Worth a shot anyway. Hope my mom and dad made it out. I told them exactly what to do.
Get the fuck out.
Yes, we did it.
Yep, that's all you really need to tell them. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, let's see.
Big
how it
monsters and
works.
robots are coming down.
Let's keep it going. We're all surviving this.
So they start getting skills now. Now we see if anyone actually gets BOL. Oh, and it's chocolate. We are not going to proceed to the next wave. But however, what I do want to do is see how my pilots are doing. Okay, so we ended up getting a couple of people with brain overload.
Whoa.
So they, you know, we've done enough consecutive ones where, yeah, we can have them. Basically, the next one that we do, we are going to use a recovery to get people out of it. at this point in the game, it's less like the all they really do is shoot down missiles as support, as backup. So if there's a point where you want them to kind of get a little bit of brain overload and get a couple of missions one in a row to get some early game points, this is definitely the time to do it. Because after this, we might get 1 or 2 in before we need to recover just to get people out of brain overload.
Gotcha.
So, with that, let's go ahead and save. And basically what we're going to do is, in between, I'm going to use this time to basically kind of go through, refight a couple of fights that we've already done. Not progress the story at all, but build up a couple of points, maybe do a little bit of upgrading. And next time, do one that's going to be... this one we want to kind of do 50-50. Next one is going to be almost all remembrance with a little bit of destruction in between.
Visual novel mode next time.
pretty much. All right. So, Chef, if you want to, feel free to look for a target to raid.
I've got a few people in mind, actually. Let me see if they're still going on. Actually, you know what? Yes. Because this was one of the people who was on with us and Zalora for the candy stream on her channel.
Shout out to Zalora for having us on for that. That was a lot of fun.
That was fucking cool. I want to throw a raid over to Space Pirate K.
Oh, very good choice.
Yeah, because he's a really cool VTuber right now. He's playing The Long Dark. Which apparently I'm not entirely sure what this game is, but it's giving me sort of like horror game vibes right now.
It's a decent horror game, so very good choice, very good vibes on us for that.
Yeah, so yeah, I want to send some love over to Space Pirate K because he's a really cool dude, and like we did the follow back on Twitter and all that jazz. It's really good shit.
So, yeah, The Long Dark is what Trevor calls his Beepus. So we're going to pick this up next time I'm on, which I believe I'll be here for next week, and then the week after I might have to take off for a week or two. Basically, a couple of Snark people are myself and Trevor at least will be going on vacation, and I might have to be in California for a couple of days. If you ever have any question, check our Discord, check our Twitter, and you will find that for sure. Tomorrow we'll be back with more of that good old SK. Doing more of that good old Resident Evil, probably.
Randomizer, yeah.
Yep. Keeping it going.
Yep. In the afternoon, I'll be doing if you wanna come by and vibe on my stream, we're just gonna be hanging out, talking, and watching random shit on YouTube because let's have a chill day. Why not?
I miss that. I might pull through for that. And then when that's done, you can see the Mr. Long Dark himself playing playing that good old randomizer. As for me, I'm going to go chill right now with my cat and both of my Kirby's.
Let's go.